everybody, Rivet here. Welcome to the Hacienda. Today we're going to make Chesapeake Bay shrimp rolls. This is the poor man's answer to the New England lobster rolls. The key ingredient to these is this, Old Bay seasoning. Old Bay seasoning was invented back at the turn of the 20th century by the Old Bay steamship line that ferried people from Norfolk, Virginia up to Baltimore, Maryland and back. The chefs aboard those ships invented the seasoning to season the seafood that they served on board, and it was a smash hit. The unique thing about Old Bay, it used to be made out of fish peppers, which are an heirloom pepper that grow only on the banks of the Chesapeake Bay. And I grow it during the summers here. Very delicious, mildly hot, beautiful ornamental plant, and I'm going to put a link to the fish pepper in the notes below. So anyway, this sandwich is delicious, it's refreshing, and very easy to make. So let's get going. And here are the ingredients to the Chesapeake Bay shrimp rolls. I have Gulf caught shrimp off camera as well as the rolls. This here is cilantro, celery, chives, and the flavorants. So let's start cooking. We got 3 pounds of wild-caught Gulf shrimp here, peeled and deveined, to which we're going to add 3 ounces of Old Bay and cook them real nice. And that sound you hear in the background, if you can hear it, that's a dishwasher. I ended up draining them through a colander because it was going to take too long and seriously overcook the shrimp. So we've got that. We're going to add a little bit more Old Bay. Got to be generous with this. And then we're going to put them in a shallow pan in the fridge for about an hour. We got to get them chilled down. Alrighty, the shrimps are chilled, so we're going to start by putting a good amount of Blue Plate mayonnaise. And that's a delightful mayonnaise because it's the last one in America that still uses lemon juice in the recipe. We're going to add the spring onion, green part, chives, juice of 1 lemon. Now all the ingredients are going to be in the notes, so you can follow there. Cilantro. We're probably going to have to add more lemon. I mean mayonnaise. I figured that. There's a celery. Now you astute viewers know that I'm using the thin parts and the leafy parts of the celery because those parts of the celery have the greatest amount of flavor. And a can of drained sweet corn. Ouch. And let's mix that up. Now that mixed up real well. I didn't have to add any mayonnaise. And we're going to give it a couple shots of Tabasco sauce. This is optional, but Tabasco sauce isn't really hot. It's more vinegary for flavor. Here we've got the chilled shrimp. We'll blend that in. At this point, I think we may have to add a little bit more mayonnaise. I don't know. Turned out perfect. Didn't have to add any more mayonnaise. Total amount of mayonnaise we used was half a cup, maybe a little over. Let's build the sandwich. Okay, so here's a fresh hoagie roll that I've split open. And to that, we're going to add remoulade. Another variation of this is the rolls are buttered, but I think remoulade's going to do the trick. It adds a nice sweetness and spiciness. It's a good sauce. We'll put it in like that. Okay. Alright, to that, we're going to make a little boat. Add some green leaf lettuce, or you can use romaine, but I got green leaf. And here's the innards. We've scooped a generous amount of the mixture in there, and now we're going to taste it. That's a beautiful looking sandwich. Now let's talk about that sandwich. The Remoulade Sauce, I believe, is quite a bit better than butter. This is fantastic. It's a very sizable sandwich, perfect for a hot summer's day. Let's take a bite. Mmm. Wow. If you like shrimp, that's the way to go. Gulf shrimp are so sweet and delicious. The Old Bay, incomparable. If you never tried Old Bay seasoning, 10 out of 10. You got to try it. And the addition of the Tabasco sauce was really nice. It's spicy, but not picante spicy. And the addition of the lettuce gives it a nice crunch. This is a really good sandwich. And the addition of the corn is definitely a southern thing. Maryland, Virginia. And that's a make again sandwich. And luckily, I doubled the recipe, so I got plenty of shrimp left over. Alright, thanks for watching, people. Y'all take care.